The first bids, they'll get outbid. That'll be in Russia. They've seen the power of the financial backing they have to get Vladimir Klitshko there. They'll get Wilder over in Russia, and then he throws a punch like that, it could be good night to Wilder.
Mike Perez just has been knocked out in less than 90 seconds into the first round.
They had no chance to do anything.
The end comes at 1 minute 31 seconds of round number 1 as referee Massimo Barvecchio calls a halt to the contest.
We're not going to listen to the
winner by TKO victory, still silver belt
1
champion
minute.
for the WBC, but now the number 1 ranked heavyweight contender and mandatory challenger for the heavyweight championship of the world, Luzhniki, Alexander Sasha Povetkin.
Well, there you have it. He's now the mandatory challenger for Deontay Wilder's WBC belt. Is the big fella from America really going to want that? We will see. Time will tell. But boy, that was spectacular.
We're going to stop it right there. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I didn't even have enough time to make me any more tea. 90 seconds into the first round, Mike Perez goes down once. Right hook, if I'm correct, a right hook or straight. Gets up, gets to a bit of a clinch, a bit of a pull and push against Mike Perez. This is all in the first round. Povetkin turns him, and as he's turning, hits him with a right hook. Mike Perez just falls back. Like, listen, Deontay Wilder, right now 33-0 with 32 KOs. The WBC heavyweight champion of the world. Vladimir Klitshko, the WBA Super World, WBO, WBA, IBO, Ring Magazine recognized champion of the world. Alexander Povetkin, in my opinion, is number 3. And that's why, because I cover not just American boxing, not just Mayweather versus Pacquiao, but every single major fight live. So right now it's 4:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, May the 22nd, 2015. I am T Street Controversy, RevealCombatMedia.com, and I cover every single major fight live. So you're going to bear with me while I grab one of my halls here. And I'm going to say, listen, Deontay Wilder proved a lot to me when he defeated Bermane Stiverne. But, if he faces a guy like Alexander Povetkin, now of course he has to defeat a fighter by the name of Eric Molina, who is going to be fighting on June the 13th, 2015 on Showtime Championship Boxing. I'm trying to figure out how to say this because I've been critical of Deontay Wilder in the past. But even though I gave him his full credit for defeating Bermane Stiverne, I have still, as I did a year ago, as I did 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, I have Alexander Povetkin beating Deontay Wilder. If you're an American fan, you know who Deontay Wilder is. But when it comes to guys like Tyson Fury, Lucas Brown, Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin, those are the guys I want to see Deontay Wilder match his wits with, his skills with. Because Bermane Stiverne, don't get me wrong, Bermane Stiverne is a puncher. Bermane Stiverne going up against a 6'6", 230-pound athletic, used to hoop. Deontay Wilder, skills-wise, as long as he didn't get hit, he stood an excellent chance to defeat Bermane Stiverne. But when it comes to Alexander Povetkin, military background, not a guy known to have conditioning problems. He has a good punch variety, good punch output, and he has the power, I'm thinking to myself, can that 6'6", 230-pound frame of Deontay Wilder stack up? Deontay Wilder showed us against Bermane Stiverne. My bad. Deontay Wilder showed us against Bermane Stiverne that he has some boxing ability. He won the fight basically with one hand. Mike Perez, we knew the story of this fight. We knew that Mike Perez may have been trouble early, but if it got into the later stages of the fight, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Povetkin would likely stop him or win on the cards. Mike Perez stood no chance. If you don't know, this fight was for the WBC silver heavyweight title. What does that mean? That's the same belt that Amir Khan has, which grants him to be the mandatory for Floyd Mayweather's WBC. See, the WBC is weird because they favor certain people in certain situations. For example, Anthony Mundine has the silver championship at 154 pounds. But yet, you don't hear the WBC saying, oh, he's the mandatory for Floyd. George Groves has the WBC silver at 168 pounds. He's going to be fighting Badu Jack because he's the mandatory. Gennady Golovkin has the WBC interim. But then you have Toriano Johnson, who is the WBC silver. But then, follow me. Povetkin is the WBC silver, and he's the mandatory for Deontay Wilder. So the WBC is weird if you don't know how their belts work. The WBA is even really, really weirder. But I'm going to say this. It's not really much to talk about with this fight. 90 seconds, Mike Perez gets knocked out. No one expected that. I'll say this. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live with RealCombatMedia.com. And I cover every single major fight live. So as you can see, my videos are going to be between 5 to 7 minutes long until I get this whole voice thing taken care of. I've been to the doctor. Everything is healthy. They just said, you know what? Just, keep taking your cough suppressants. Keep drinking hot liquids like tea. And you're good. So I understand that you're worried. Thank you. But the show must go on. T-Street Controversy with RealCombatMedia.com. T-Street Controversy Live. Please subscribe.